Just a few boneheaded, walking, talking Neanderthals.
This podcast is how angry can we get at a fucking math problem?
Oh, I had Thomas send me a Snapchat. He was like, "You're right, Jake," and he sent me like a link to a YouTube video.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it's an interesting question.
It's
I don't want to spend a podcast talking about this again.
If
Let's
only I had further extensive knowledge
further extensive
on
knowledge.
the rules of math. Yeah, because it's like a simple rule of math, and if I just
Oh.
understood the rule, it makes perfect sense. But I didn't know it. And my common logic brain's like 1 and 1 is 50-50.
It's okay. My dad is I don't think my dad's convinced yet. I haven't tried to really convince him, but
well, regardless, in the end, we all came up with the same conclusion. Hot take. It's
50-50.
not that hard, but okay. Anyway, what I wanted to say was we should probably explain where we've been for 2 weeks or something.
I don't think it really matters.
Well, it would lead into an interesting story.
Where you been for the past 2 weeks, Gavin and Caleb? Because we
Well,
skipped one podcast day,
Colorado.
and then we had a Sarah and Jake special, and
Which that was a good podcast.
now we're here. So where you been? And then we'll talk about the Sarah and Jake special podcast because I'm curious about your thoughts. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we went snowboarding for spring break. So we were gone for like a week and a half, but we missed 2 Sundays, obviously. And yeah, now it's Caleb's new favorite anything in the whole world. So
Oh yeah, Steamboat, Colorado was.
yeah, it was really nice.
It was amazing. It's definitely my favorite. I almost said motorized sport. It is not a motorized sport. It is my favorite winter craft sport.
I would go as far as to say it's my favorite sport, to be honest, because I don't
sport?
play.
Yeah.
I don't play many other sports.
No, I think my favorite sport's still soccer. This is definitely a hard second.
Well, if like hunting and fishing doesn't count as a sport, I'll count this as. You know what I mean? Jake might have a different opinion than me. I don't know. He's not talking.
I don't think hunting really counts as a sport.
I was about to say I've never. I don't know. I don't think I've ever correlated those two things, like hunting and fishing, and things to do with animals. I've never related those with soccer, basketball, baseball. You know, traditional sports.
Yeah, I mean, I think fishing's a little different because there's a whole like infrastructure. There's like fishing tournaments and brackets, and people like win real money doing fishing tournaments. So
Yeah, in a way that's like a sport, I guess. But I don't know. I don't like to think of hunting and fishing as a sport. It kind of changes it in my mind.
yeah, that's why I would never do it. If it was a sport and like there's professional athletes, I would never want to. It's the same problem I have with guides. Like the reason I wouldn't want to be a guide is because as soon as you put like money at stake as your livelihood, then it kind of distorts, the reasons why you're doing it, and you may not like it as much as you used to, and you just have to do it to pay the bills. Which also isn't really true for sports in general. For me, I'm not an athlete, so like snowboarding's doesn't have any stakes. But for some reason in my mind, they're two different concepts.
True.
I mean, I do like water sports, like surfing and
Yeah.
wakeboarding and that stuff too.
Would you
but-
not be my friend anymore if I was a guide? If I became a guide, would you never hunt and fish with me again?
No,
I
not
mean,
necessarily.
At some point, it's going to be the only way to continue your passion and hobby. Probably.
What?
Well, no, he's got a wife. Unless they get divorced, then he.
No,
There's
I mean
nothing else to
in the hunting spectrum.
Yeah, right. Why would he need to be a guide?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like land is just going to continually become more private, and the only way to access the land is being paid. Thus, you must have the experience of
you-
being like a guide or something. For
or you
someone to
own the
get you to do
land.
it.
Yeah.
True, but are we really gonna own that much land?
Yes.
I am, bitch. What are you talking about? This is my life
Bro, that's
project.
expensive.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to be rich.
Look, pretty soon here there will be an economic collapse, and that's when our parents will swoop in and get that land, and then we'll also get some land somewhere along the line.
I mean, my parents already have land. Just
You're
expand.
right, but we want lots of land.
Right. What they have on a much, much larger scale.
Huge
However,
scale.
right. But I also think our priorities are different, where I think my parents could have a lot more land than they currently have if they wanted it.
Yeah.
But that's, that's whatever. So I would definitely. Why are we looking at the.
so, so Jake
Why
said
is there
in-
one of Trump just standing
I
in front of the sun on fire?
Jake said in times, and I was like, "Oh, that'll be a good picture." And of course, this is the first thing I
It's
saw.
economic collapse.
Just Trump. Yeah, well,
yeah,
if there's an
economic
economic collapse, I hope it's when I have money, so then I can take advantage of it.
Yes. Me too. Me too.
Just are these controversial pictures? Just normal?
I have no idea what's happening right
Have
now.
you ever heard of oh geez, I just forgot what I was
Look
gonna
up some
say.
land prices, Caleb. Look up like some ranches in Texas. Do like Texas ranches for sale.
Yeah.
No, Texas ranches for sale. Do that and then
okay.
pull up like actual listings.
Texas ranches
Have you ever
for
heard
sale?
of the New World Order?
Go to all and then just look at some listings. The New World Order.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
All right, we won't.
Are these people
discuss
going to
it
be in a
then.
bunker, like
No.
surviving the
Okay,
apocalypse?
So, just brief summary of what I understand about it. The New
How many
World
acres is the bottom left? 35.
353.
What?
All right, keep going.
acres.
Yeah.
The New World Order is an elite organization of the world's richest and most influential people, and they are what like control the Earth basically. Like they probably started the war with Russia and Ukraine, and they let COVID out and all these crazy.
It was
things.
the hey Caleb, go back to the no, sorry, go to there, go back to like the regular page. First thing, yeah, there you go.
That's on Wikipedia.
Yeah, read that. Read the first like sentence or something.
The common theme in conspiracy theories about the New World Order is a secretive power elite with a globalist agenda is conspiring to eventually rule the world. Though an authoritarian one world government, which will replace sovereign nation states, and an encompassing propaganda whose ideology hails the establishment of New World Order as the culmination of history's progress. So in layman's terms, it's these people that have controlled pretty much all of time since we've ever known. Since you've been born, there's a group of people that have controlled the everything.
Yeah,
Well, they're doing a real shit job at getting their end goal if they've been doing it for that long.
Things take time, or else it'd be obvious, right?
Well, I think like the purpose is like from whatever Alex Jones says, it's they want to decrease the world's population, not eliminate it, but decrease it so that the world becomes more reliable on them. Henceforth, they make.
Oh
more
my
money.
god, this guy!
They're turning the frogs
This is where you're getting your intel.
Hey, my coworker listens to him religiously.
Of
Well,
course
hey,
he does.
Hey, he was right about Epstein.
Look,
He
he's
was-
right about some things. Okay, that
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
mean
listen.
that does not mean the New World Order is real.
When he casts a wide of a net as he does,
Yeah,
you're bound to catch
you're
some
gonna get
fish.
some fit. Yes.
Yeah. But I don't know about this New World Order thing. So like, what, they were in charge of the Nazis and stuff? Like what?
Wait,
I
first
don't
off,
know.
y'all don't think that there's actually people pulling the strings
I
that
mean,
are
like,
a part of an elite group?
sort of,
Because I
but not
absolutely
really.
do.
Oh no.
Not. I
Click
mean,
off,
yes,
click off.
but
Good,
I
get
don't
away.
think. I think it's on a much smaller scale. Like, not trying to rule the world, but like try to get politicians to vote certain ways that enhance their status.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, taking advantage of natural resources in plentiful countries. Like I just don't see one unanimous group trying to rule the world. That just seems unrealistic. I think more realistic goal, if I was like a group of
Oh!
elite people, was to fucking
Also,
just get more elite.
they like eat baby fetuses and drink baby blood.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know about that.
I've never
Yeah,
heard.
So
about
they do that too.
What are you doing right now?
I was thinking like
He's
these
making
are
the New
our
World
world
Order symbol.
orders, and this is their like, this is their importance. So you have, so I was kind of looking at this picture. So you have the United States, Russia, Soviet Union, Japan, China, like all these people.
Well, I hope you don't have the Soviet Union.
Well, then, like, maybe
Honestly, those bitches are acting like the Soviet Union lately. So
maybe they have like importance levels in the world right now, and maybe there's like a scale of what they can and can't do. So maybe like the USA is at like a 5 right now, and Russia's at a freaking 9 because they're at war.
Okay,
like-
wait, but I want to know if my point is, if they've been around for so long, why is everything still the way it is? Like, my question to Jake earlier was, so were they in charge of, the Nazis invading?
I don't
Because
know.
then I would think you would want the Nazis to win.
I have no idea. I barely listen when Alex Jones is on the radio, and when I do
See,
listen, it's for comedic effect.
My
Even-
strategy would be consolidation as quickly as possible. And the number one way to do that is to support any regime that's just fucking swallowing people, right?
Well, I was about to say there's always free will, right? Like no matter what you do, no matter what power you have, say you
Okay.
take one side, doesn't mean some other side won't win.
But I don't think this is a question of free will. I think this is a question of subjecting people to your will.
So
know what
do
I
we
mean?
think that there is a free power? Or a controlling force, I mean?
What are you talking
Not
about?
one giant one. I don't think so.
Mm.
I think there's many small ones in
Yeah, I
various
don't- I
places
don't
in the world.
I don't think there's
Like
one conglomerate
India-
of people ruling the world.
India, Korea, and Mexico are banded together in secrecy. But also
No.
France,
I don't think it's
Brazil.
countries. I think it's interest
it's
groups.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, like belief system. Like cults.
They not even there. I think their only mutual interest might have to be just advancing their own,
It would be
power and wealth.
It would be like Steve Jobs and I don't know, President Bush working together to like make something happen, you know?
Yeah, right. Like we just heard about one for real, Epstein. He was working with all these fucking famous people, rich people.
Oh yeah,
The Queen of England's son. We
You're
heard that on
talking
the
about the
podcast.
island?
Yeah, the island with the that's a legit group of people interested in advancing their own agendas, and they happen to stop by this island to fuck kids, but like that's a real group that we've it hasn't all come to light, obviously, because I think Epstein and that chick are the only people ever prosecuted, but there was a lot of people behind that ship. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
I'm just trying to find a safe. There we go. Here's Epstein's island. Wait a
Yeah,
second. Epstein's private island. Yeah.
up for sale. Oh my god, but like $2. What do they want for that? Click on that article. I want to see how much they want for.
Was it this one?
$125 million. For
mean,
the
it is an
low
island.
price of $125 million, you could buy an island where they have cages for small children that they sexually abuse.
I love it when they have it'll be like a $1 billion island, and then a year later they'll say it's 90% off and it's being sold for $100 million. Like you could buy your new island for 90% off of the original price.
Yeah, I
Where
wonder
it's
how
like
much
the
it's
jet
worth.
engine
Wait,
pieces.
can we scroll down and see if it's actually like on sale? Like, I wonder how much it's
yeah.
actually. Is that no? The article. Scroll down the
I could
article.
probably do current price because I don't know. How
Oh,
old
that's
this
it.
for-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know how much off it is. Like, is this half off because it's a rapist's paradise, or like, what is? How does?
You too.
Watch it.
could own a
Watch
rich
it cost
paradise.
more. Watch it worth be like $50 million, but there's sick fucks out there that find it interesting that it's Jeffrey Epstein's island. They're like, we'll pay more.
Oh, it looks
go
like
to
it's still 125.
I think he's just saying the same news. I just want to know how much it's worth versus how much they're selling it for. Like, is it worth less because it's
Oh no, it's definitely worth more.
based on your, fucking place the value of the island. Wait, go up.
It
It was
really
just
doesn't
there. It was
matter.
just there. The Wall Street Journal reported that the two islands could sell for as much as $125 million, although other estimates place the value of the islands closer to $86 million. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to buy that place.
I-
to be honest.
I really don't think it matters if there's like evil or good.
I think it matters. I don't want the ghost of a 12-year-old girl haunting
If
me as a
evil
slave on an island.
Exists, it may boast the price. You know what I mean?
Boost.
Yeah, boast like it would boast a higher price on sale.
You're misusing the
Not
word
sure
boast,
you're
but
using
okay.
that right, yeah.
Oh, you don't
It's-
think
No,
it would?
Boast?
no, it's boast
Yeah.
is not the
You mean
word you're supposed to be
boastful?
saying.
That's like
You're meaning to say boost, I think.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not boasting about things. Yeah.
I like how the title
Yeah,
of
it was-
that is just called Bad Memories. Like, yeah, there's some bad stuff happening.
All right, so a few bad things happened here. Just a blip in the past, am I right?
We've taken out the human cages. It's fine.
If you do come across a human body, just call the authorities. It's fine.
Yeah, we got rid of the child graveyard, okay? They've all been moved to their family fucking places. It's fine. They're just good.
Dude, where did he stash the kids? Crazy.
In that fucking blue house right there.
That's wild.
You walk into the house, there's like those glow in the dark stars everywhere.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Jeez,
I wonder what
that's
that guy
insane.
actually did. Like, there's no way he made all his money that. Because you'd have to start like scumming it up before you get there.
Yeah, I mean he had to be able to buy the island first.
Why are you looking up empty room?
To clear our thoughts.
Wait, go back to the Texas ranches. I want to get back to that. I want to see like what we can get.
Whoa. We can't
What?
get nothing. Just don't even look.
No, I want to see. Jake and I have two different philosophies about this. I want to constantly look so I can imagine a better future, and Jake never wants to
Because
look.
if
So
I
he...
look at this kind of stuff, like I'll get obsessed and think about nothing but that, and it's just not healthy.
So you,
Like-
you pulled up ranch homes. That's a style of house. I don't think that's gonna work.
No, you need to look up land in Texas for sale.
Do the Texas ranches thing I told you to do. I thought that was already up.
You don't need images of it.
Just give him a second. Give him
Google
a second.
right,
We're shouting,
okay?
We're shouting a lot of orders at him. Let's just
I know I'm having to type in like 50 things a second.
no. Go back to the other website. It was better.
Look, don't listen
Oh
to
yes,
Gavyn.
let me find
Listen
that
to
other
It's
website.
Lands of Texas. Lands of
Lands of
Texas.
Texas.
.org.
Landwatch,
Right.
landsoftexas.com.
Oh, this isn't it. But whatever.
This ain't it. This ain't it, Chief.
What happened to the other one? Did you close it already?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my history thing. I don't know where that is.
It's interesting that it doesn't show up already as when you've searched.
There should be a history tab.
You're using a weird browser.
Oh, Opera GX is so good.
I use Opera as well.
It's amazing.
I'm not a gamer nerd like you guys. I'm a regular person. So
Dude, you
yeah.
can monitor your whole everything.
You can't
on
even
Opera
find your
GX.
fucking history, dude.
Yeah, I've never looked up history anyways. I don't know how to. There it is, search history on Google. I think.
Dude, contents. No, I don't know.
Am I blind?
This is ridiculous. Just go back and we'll look at a.
Just look up land in Texas for sale. You'll find.
Just click on a link. Click on any link. Any link. Just any link.
Ranches for sale.
There we go. Okay, 89,000
Ciao.
10 acres. To that.
10 acres. Is there a way to filter it? It's
2.9
like
for
100
50
plus.
cents. Yeah. Go up.
I'm taking part of my hot Cheetos.
No, there's no filters on this website. That sucks.
This website sucks.
This website sucks, dude. No, don't
How-
do.
How
Oh
many
yeah,
acres
yeah.
we looking for?
100 plus.
Minimum, yeah. Max any. Just do max any.
Just
Yeah,
gonna
do
show all the maximum acreage, right?
No.
Yeah, look at that, 11,000 acres. That's unrealistic.
How much is it?
No, the first one's 156 acres.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how much is
look
that
at the
one?
third
How
one.
much is the 156?
25 million.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the 156. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't click on.
I was like, I don't even see the
Oh,
price.
it's
How'd you find that?
beautiful. Wait, we've looked at that one, Gavin.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh no.
This place is beautiful.
Click on show more so we can see the price.
Rio Cypress Sprawls.
Oh, bro, remember this? Oh my gosh,
Oh,
this
never
place
mind.
is.
Section-
It has houses on it. It is beautiful.
Section of the Guadalupe River.
Yeah.
You see, go up, Caleb, and show more where the text is. I want to see how much the price is.
More where the text is. More where the text. Show more.
No, they don't put the
I'm
price
not
on there.
seeing it.
Those
Yeah.
dicks.
They
All
have the
right.
price on the other one. I don't remember what it was.
What we can do is view full screen.
Did you
At
see
the
that one I
place.
sent you, Jacob?
Oh no, I never clicked on it.
It's like the dream that we want.
In Wyoming?
No, in C whatever it is. I forgot already.
Wait, what'd you send it to me on?
I emailed it to you.
Oh, what is this? Too nice, too mean much. That you sent me on Apple Music. Cheap cocaine.
Oh yeah, I sent you that song.
Oh,
Do you not look at the messages I sent you? Jesus
I probably
Christ!
got it at work or something, and just was like, oh, text from Gavin and forgot about it.
This looks like straight up farmland.
It's a section on the rivers where all the pictures are.
I think there is a spot for like grazing cattle, like specifically, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Whatever. I mean, you could always
it's
restore it.
really pretty piece of land.
It is. Where is this? In Texas?
It will tell you if you go back to the listing. Oh, it says top left, Kendall County, Texas.
Kendall County. Oh, it's
San
right
Antonio.
outside of San Antonio. Look at that.
It's probably
Probably-
expensive as hell. Anything like in the vicinity of San Antonio is ridiculous.
Looks like about $130 away,
5.4 mil.
time wise. That's not too bad. Come here on the weekend.
Well, I don't plan to live in San Antonio in the future, but if we had
neither
that
do I.
land now, that'd be
Bro,
pretty
my
dope.
future's in the mountains now.
Yep. I don't know. Look up. You know, this is where you should look up the steamboat spring prices.
Oh no.
So this is where we went snowboarding in Colorado, and
we're
it's
buying
like
land or a house or a
Whatever.
apartment.
whatever you feel like. Probably a house. I would want to know the house prices.
True. You know what? We'll do house price.
It's super nice. It's like the rich white people capital of the world, I think. Obviously I can't afford that. My parents paid for us to go, but fuck this website.
Steamboat. Yeah.
Hate this website.
What was the zip code? Do you remember?
This
No,
place is
Realtor.com.
Beautiful.
Realtor.com.
Oh my gosh.
Where's that?
Go
Where's
down
that? Realtor.com. CO. Bingo. Okay, don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that. We're looking for like this. I think.
Something on the mountain,
Yeah, something on the mountain.
like that $19 million one.
Okay, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure
Those
we
look
saw
like
this
that-
when we snowboarded by.
That looks like the house that we snowboarded by, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Is
that's
that
exactly
the
what I'm
fucking
saying.
trail in the picture?
Probably.
Click on it. Click on it. Click on it. I want to know if it's next. It'll tell you. I think if it's next to Sheraton.
You can click on the map.
Well, it's
Yeah. Okay. Wait a sec. Oh, ski off excess town meadows.
You could probably put it on satellite images.
where's Sheraton? Sheraton's where we stayed.
Sheraton was like up the road.
No, that's definitely the mountain.
Steamboat Grand. Oh yeah, dude, this is probably the. house.
No, Sheraton. I see it. It's right there.
my
I see
lord.
it. Sheraton, right
Look
there.
at the lifts.
Next to your cursor.
Yeah,
Go
no,
down.
this is a lift that went up the mountain that we did. This is the nighttime trek right there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because Sheraton's right there next to that gray marker. Down at the base where you were a second ago. Go to the left. Go to the left. Nope. Passing it. Yeah, right there. Right there. Sheraton. That's where we stayed. And this
And
is the
it's
mountain
right
we
there?
snowboarded on. And the house is the red dot. So the house is like halfway up the mountain.
Oh jeez. So
We-
this was to the left
We do not
of the
want
mountain
land
we
in
went up.
Colorado, specifically not for snowboarding.
Well, oh, yeah, this is for Caleb now. This is his.
No, screw his dream.
Oh, here you go. You still have the tab open.
I guess I did.
Yeah, we should pull that listing up I sent you, though.
It's
Uh,
beautiful.
It's literally the dream.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it?
5.4.
Phew. How many acres? It was like 500 something, right?
No, it's like 1,300.
Oh my god! All right, yeah, that we need $5 million. Well, technically, I need 2.5, and you need 2.5.
It's 5,408,000 with 130 or 1,352 thousand acres.
I bet I could get them down to 5.
What's the most exotic animal y'all want to hunt in your life?
Exotic animal I want to hunt?
Uh-huh. That you know about. Or what species would it be coming from?
I'd definitely like to do an Africa trip one time.
I don't
Mm.
know.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
They
I'm not
don't-
really into killing like giraffes or any of that
They
shit
don't
though.
look
I'd-
that exciting. Like,
There's some like
you
cool
get led around
rams.
by some dude who knows what he's doing, but you don't know what he's doing. You're just following some African dude around the
I would-
bush, and they're like,
Yeah, I was-
"Oh, look, here's Swahili. Shoot that one." And
Okay,
No, okay.
I don't know about shooting a large animal, but I'd love to go see them in Africa. I wouldn't mind shooting like a goat of some sort, though. Like an exotic goat that you would never see, ever. That there's plenty of.
I don't think you're necessarily speaking truth though. I've seen some videos of some guys doing some bow hunts in Africa.
Yeah.
And they're just with a guide so they don't die, but they're basically tracking animals
I mean,
and
maybe
getting a bow range. I'd
but
be down for that.
every time I've ever seen it, it's a couple dudes following their tracker around, and he's tracking the animal, and they sneak up on it or whatever, and then they shoot it with a
So-
bow or a gun or whatever. But it doesn't look that challenging. Like,
I have his
you're really
X-
not putting in that much work.
I have his X and Y coordinates.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no way because you'd have to live there to be able to
Yeah,
gain the
and
knowledge.
that just, for me, that doesn't seem that exciting.
Okay, then what's your answer?
I don't have an answer right now. I can't think of an exotic animal that I mean, like, exotic to here, I'd love to go shoot like a nilgai. I think that would be awesome.
Okay, let me change the question then. What's the dream hunt, like the number one hunt on the list if you do any hunt? I know what mine is.
Number one hunt.
I bet you could guess what mine
You'd
is.
go shoot a buffalo in Alaska.
They don't have buffalo in Alaska.
Bison.
I don't know.
No, because the reason it's not bison is because it's kind of the same thing Jake just said. We don't have the wild bison herds that we used to, so most of them are treated basically like cattle, and you just drive out there and you shoot one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I'm not super into that. I think Jake will be able to
Bear.
guess my dream hunt.
See,
Not
it's
bear.
probably an elk. It could be a moose though.
Moose are big. Freakish
Gotta-
huge.
Okay, yes, those are up there on my dream list, but this is the dream. Like I no limit on anything, right? So
Bear
it doesn't-
hunting in Hawaii. No, I have no idea.
The dream?
yeah,
So,
like number one hunt I want to do.
I don't know.
Well,
What
let me hear
continent's
yours
it in?
first.
I'm not sure because
If I tell you where it is, it's immediately gonna give it away.
is it a Grizz?
Nope,
Is it Alaskan?
no. That's a good question, and the reason it's not Alaskan is because I believe Alaskan hunts are more in the realm of possibility for me.
Oh.
The reason why this is the number one dream hunt, like the hunt, no limitations on my ability to do this, is because of some of the practical issues involved in it.
Do you want to go kill an elephant?
No, I don't want to go shoot an elephant. Same reason I don't want to shoot a
Holy
bison.
cow.
Number one hunt is the red stag hunt in New Zealand.
Really?
Yep.
That's
Yep, yep, yep.
doable.
I
We could
Like,
do that.
anything on this
unguided, we
continent-
could do that.
anything on this continent is much more likely to happen for me, so that rules out any hunt I would do here. African hunts are cool, but I don't think it's the same for me as a red stag hunt in New Zealand.
Whoa, I don't even think I've seen this animal before.
I thoroughly believe. All right, most of those pictures are on like game ranches, by the way.
Dude, pull up
Uh,
a picture of a video of a red stag calling
I thoroughly believe that
on YouTube. Just
10
YouTube
years
like
from
red.
now, maybe
I
even
gotcha.
less, we could go do that.
I hope so. I don't know.
Unguided, DIY, we could do it.
See, okay, the problem with like one of the reasons that this is the dream hunt, like nothing's limiting me. Reason and why I don't think it's as feasible is would be down to do this just because of the memories. But the thing is, like going to New Zealand and doing a hunt without anything, just going in cold, unguided. It's a lot to put on a hunt to be successful because
It's
we have to get to New Zealand. We have to have weapons. We have to figure out where we're going to stay. Like you have to do so many things to make that hunt happen, and then just to roll the dice on a non-guided, like just walking around hunt, especially in a different country. Like at least in America, I'm familiar with the laws and all that shit.
Yeah.
So-
you can't
Alright,
play
I
too
think
much
I
of
have
this
it.
video.
Hey, go
It'll
not
get-
this video, just a video of a red stag calling.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
about to do it.
We'll get
No,
copyright.
no, an
I think-
actual red stag.
I don't know. Was he hunting fake red stag? What am I not understanding?
No,
You're not understanding animals make calling noise.
Oh,
No.
you want to hear the animal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got you.
There it is.
March and April. Is that the rut, I guess?
I don't know. That's probably like a private land deer, though.
That
That's such a
That's
cool
awesome.
animal. That's such a cool animal.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's my number one. What do you got, Jake?
I really don't know what my number one is. I just like a lot of diversity in my hunting, I guess. So like, you'd have to like narrow it down more for me. Like, are we talking big game? Are we talking birds? Or, like,
I'm just
what are we
saying
talking?
the number one dream, like the thing, nothing was limiting you. You were Jeff Bezos. You woke up tomorrow, you were Jeff Bezos. You could do whatever the hell you wanted. the hunt you would do?
I don't know. Like right now, I'd like to go like shoot an elk.
Okay, see, that's a reasonable answer.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It changes.
With a bow?
I mean, eventually, I'd start off with a rifle though,
Yeah, I agree.
just for more like assurance. Like nothing is certain, but I want the best possibility I can.
Caleb wants to go kill a endangered Amazon rainforest animal.
Okay, I'm pretty sure anything in the Amazon rainforest is doing.
I don't know, man.
Did
It's the
see-
Amazon
Did you
rainforest.
see
Okay,
that?
well, what do you want to kill? That's
Probably an exotic monkey.
I low key want to try eating a monkey.
no pass.
I don't know how
dude.
they taste, but
I've got nothing but bad
Exactly
reviews
like
from
you.
people that have eaten monkeys.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You don't remember that Meat Eater episode where they shot a monkey?
I do, and I remember him like not disliking it.
I remember him disliking. Also, there's a real high prevalence of fucking prions disease, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, you don't want to eat like spine or brain or anything.
you just don't want to eat primates in general.
Probably not.
That's where HIV started.
Also true. But
I feel like half of these animals I've never seen before.
and probably never will.
I'm looking.
I wouldn't mind going on a fishing trip in the Amazon.
like
That'd
what
probably be
kind
cool.
of
I feel like
Small
you'd have to really
bird?
embrace the suck.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't want to go trekking through the Amazon rainforest, but like being on a boat down the river, that'd be pretty.
Yeah, I just feel
That'd be
like
pretty
the
alright.
bugs would be horrendous.
Oh no.
That guy is just accepting his fate. It looks like.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
No,
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd have to get like 20 shots
I think
before
that's
we
just like a
go in.
python.
Any arachnophobia people out there?
What
Yeah,
what
man.
North American hunt do you want to do super bad?
Like number one choice for that would
Give me your 1, 2, and 3.
for North American
And
hunts.
I'll narrow it down even further. I know this won't make a difference for you, but big game North American hunts.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 is probably, and this is just dream. This is not in like, because I'm probably gonna end up doing a lot more hunts before these hunts, for multiple different reasons. But number 1 would probably be a Alaska bear hunt.
Like a grizzly bear.
If I was gonna shoot a black bear, I can do that here in the lower 48. Number 2 is probably an Alaskan moose hunt, and then number 3 is just a Rocky Mountain elk hunt.
Mm,
I think that's probably the order. I mean, I might shift the moose and the bear, but I don't know. I think, yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
What 3 hunts do you think you could realistically do in the next 5 years?
Okay. Big game hunt again, or just any hunt?
Let's do anything
Okay.
you could realistically do and want to do. Top
3.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do a flooded timber duck hunt.
Mm.
I want to do a mule deer hunt in not Texas necessarily,
We're
but
not exactly known for our giant muleys.
right. And I think Colorado. I don't want to narrow it down to a state. Just a mule deer hunt, probably with a gun or a bow. I'd choose either if I could. But a gun for, like you said earlier, like any hunt I haven't done before, I'd rather do it with a gun first and then a bow, like every hunt after that, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, and then and then an elk hunt in the Rocky Mountains. So my third hunt on my dream list, I think, is feasible with the next 5-ish years.
Yeah. Caleb?
Yeah, those are 3.
I don't really have a dream hunt. I don't think I've ever thought of a dream hunt ever.
He's not into hunting and fishing. He's admitted this.
He says he's into it though for like the walking around, like
Well, he
mountain,
just-
I would
mountaineering
love
kinda
to go
stuff.
through the mountain and shoot something, but I can't tell you what that something is. Like I would absolutely love to go on like a day or a 2-day trip through the mountains,
Or like a
just
week trip.
rucking it with the buds, or like a week trip. Yeah. Just go out there, and then maybe you shoot something, maybe you don't.
Sounds fun.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
All right, what you
If
got?
I move to Idaho, you'll have to come do that with me.
Yeah.
If
for
I move
sure.
to Idaho, y'all have to come out and hunt with me.
No, yeah, I will. This
All right.
If you got spots, I'm down.
Well, I mean, 2/3 of Idaho is public land.
So then you have spots.
You got spots everywhere.
You'll just have to be depressed the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Be worth
Okay,
it,
what's your
though.
top three? What's your top three?
Top 3 feasible hunts?
Did I ask you what your dream hunts were?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, give me those first then.
Dream hunts. I would like to kill a grizz in Alaska.
Yep.
I would like to kill an elk. I don't know where I'd want to kill it though. I feel like you know, the different places you can go all provide a different experience, and I'm not sure what experience I'd want. Like, do I want that Rocky Mountain, or do I want the, forests, or what? I'm not sure exactly where I want that. And then I'd like to do like a really good Bob White quail hunt
Mm,
with some
Interesting.
really good dogs.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what's your top three in the next 5 years?
I want to get back out to where Matt works and shoot one of those deers with a bow, because that is so close and so personal. That is like, it's super cool. Like, it sucks, but it's I have to do it.
So that's where the
Feasible.
passion comes from, of
Yeah,
wanting to go out there and
probably.
hunt.
Probably. I would like to do a multi-day, like, backpacking hunt anywhere, really, for some big game. I think that would be cool. So I'm just going to lump that as one. And another...
See, he actually
hunt.
saw a deer when we went though. If he was like me
Two.
and didn't see shit, he would have
Two of them.
He feel different.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I also didn't spray myself with bug spray, so that probably helped.
I didn't spray myself with bug spray.
You didn't? I thought you did. I swear you did.
I did after the first hunt.
Yeah.
Let me caveat that after the first hunt I did because I fucking was murdered.
Yeah, so...
Murdered.
It was brutal. So brutal. And I really want to get back to Nebraska and shoot sharptails and prairie chickens.
Prairie chicken.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, another thing I just thought of that we haven't even played into this
What?
is if I throw in another type of see, I consider this hunting. So I think this
Spearfishing?
is right. If I start throwing in
Oh.
spearfishing trips, this changes the whole equation, you know?
Oh.
I think that might I don't know if it'll dethrone my number one, but like my next 5 years and my top three other things, those might change.
Yeah.
Spearfishing trips, like
On my top threes, there would definitely be like a yellowfin tuna in there.
yep,
On
I
my
was just
top
about to say.
negative 10s, it's probably somewhere in the close to 8 or 9 realm.
Caleb's personal ring of hell is our dream yellowfin trip.
Yeah. Bro, it is a dream of mine to shoot a yellowfin tuna and like, swim down to it or whatever, pull it to me, grab my dive knife, carve a little piece of it out and take a bite
Oh God.
in the water. Like, that would be awesome.
I mean, my dream is similar, although I don't know why it has to be in the water. I would, get the tuna fish in the boat and then sashimi some tuna right there on the side
Like,
of the boat.
I would do that too, but I don't, something about that instant, like, bring it up, grab your dive knife, cut it out, rip you a big hunk of it out, and just feel like a man, like you've accomplished something.
Dude, I'd feel like a man if I just shot a tuna.
It's true.
Dude, the moment my dive knife enters its skull and I kill it, that's when I'll know I've made it in life.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely somewhere in the top 3
Oh, but
for
I also
sure.
really want to shoot like a big bull mahi mahi.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Or wahoo,
Yeah.
fucking sailfish maybe.
Oh my gosh, now you're getting crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Tuna is probably number 1. I mean, honestly, number 1 but not feasible possibly is a bluefin.
Yeah.
But a yellowfin is definitely feasible and
Yeah, you see people shoot
would be cool.
yellowfins all the time.
Yeah, bluefin's a little nutso.
Yeah.
You'd have to have like the biggest spear gun ever made.
Which they do have.
Yeah, they do. I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen them shoot bluefins, but
Like quad banded rollers and stuff.
yeah. So going to like Hawaii or something and going on a spearfishing trip, just going on a spearfishing trip in general in Hawaii or a place like that would be cool. But I think the dream, what's the word?
Trip.
No, I mean the dream game that I'm looking for, Quarry,
Oh, okay.
is the yellowfin for sure.
Yeah.
I would still love to do like a reef hunt. See, I'm gonna just call them hunts now. I'd like to do a reef hunt too. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Where's the pictures of the fish, Caleb?
Sorry, I'm having really fun with this one.
I can't even
We
see.
can't-
It's just
yeah,
black.
we can't see what you're doing. All we see is black.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
This whole time I've been doing this while y'all were talking, thinking y'all would have like.
What are you doing?
I'll show you. Change windows. I forgot to change it back to the screen.
You fool.
This whole time we've been talking about big game hunts.
You made this picture? Oh
I've-
no, you
I've
colored
just
it
been
in.
going in and coloring it while we've been talking about it. I've just been
Oh,
coloring.
a bighorn sheep would be cool too. Every single thing on there would be cool.
Yeah, all that would be
That would be.
a polar bear. That's a little
it would
much.
still be cool.
Like the last fucking polar
like
bear.
if
You
it was
shoot
if it was legal, it would be cool. You know.
it.
You don't want to shoot bears though. I guess you said you want to shoot a grizz.
Yeah, I want to shoot a grizz
Why wouldn't like if polar bears were plentiful, would you shoot one?
if they were plentiful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not. Yeah, if it was legal and it would be legal because they were plentiful, I would totally kill one.
Right. I was just thinking that because it's legal doesn't necessarily mean like the moral obligation to not shoot one is still there.
Right.
But if it was like if it was like a grizzly or a black bear, then yeah, I'd totally be down for that. That'd be an insane hunt, just tracking across the fucking. People get mauled by those fucking bears all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, I was listening.
They're the
to,
most aggressive bear. Like I think I've heard a guy like somebody say, I don't know where I heard this. I probably should come correct with references, but
who cares?
like they said of all the bears in the entire world, the polar bear is the most aggressive bear. It's like the bull shark of sharks.
I was.
it's-
Did I tell you about the girl who got attacked by a grizzly bear like on her first day of work?
Mm-mm.
Whoa.
All right, so on a Meat Eater podcast, I was listening to this. There's this girl, and she's out getting hair snare traps for grizzly bears. Okay, so it's just like barbed wire or something that they'll rub up against, and it traps their hair. And they go out and collect the data so they can put it into their database so they have a good idea of what bears are where, yada yada yada. So she's going out, first day of work, and she checks a few traps. She gets to her next one. There's a grizzly bear right in front of her. She knows it's about to happen. And so that grizz charges her. She goes behind a bush for whatever reason. It slaps her, like knocks her down, puts a huge gash like in her side and down her arm just from that one slap. And then it starts mauling her. She turns over and like she's trying to slowly go for her bear spray while she's getting mauled. Also like trying not to move. So the grizz
She doesn't have a gun.
no. So the grizz knows she's like not a threat. It
Mhm.
grabs her by her it grabs her by her skull and chomps, and the teeth go into her brain. She eventually grabs that bear spray, sprays the bear like from like she over the shoulder kind of thing, just sprays, and it gets the bear. The bear runs away. She walks like 2 miles all the way back to her truck, sits down, eats a snack, drives to the road all the way down the highway until she's able to like pull somebody over. And
Holy
she
cow.
survived, and it's fine other than she has like loss of hearing in left or right ear.
I'm sure that like tooth or something must have been in her skull still keeping pressure.
I know, that's insane.
No,
That's wild, wild.
there was like no tooth like knocked off in her brain or anything.
Did they go and kill that bear later?
So actually, recently, listening to another Meteor podcast, that bear got in trouble a couple more times after that, and is dead now.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's kind of a shame, but
it's
yeah,
what it is.
it is what it is.
Hmm.
I wonder, was it a male bear or a female bear?
I think it was a male, but I don't remember for sure.
I want to say bears in general are just very territorial, right?
Grizzlies are
Yeah, but female bears are, especially ones with cubs, are known to
real
just
bad.
fuck everybody in the ass.
But I mean, grizzlies, like, if they see you as like a threat or anything, that they put you down as fast as they can.
Right. And see, with all of that knowledge, polar bears are still worse. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's like if I was on a polar bear hunt, I'd be worried every fucking hill or whatever I can't see behind is a polar bear waiting to suck the juices out of me.
You know what's crazy? When I see someone that's like, I'm gonna go on a bear hunt, and they're using a revolver.
They're probably on a black bear hunt.
Because people just like to get cute. And yeah, he's probably right.
Black bears aren't supposed to be like super aggressive at all. I mean, like Gavyn said, if they have cubs, they can get aggressive, but 90% of the time, they'll just run away from you.
And I would say a good percentage of black bear hunts in this country, I'll just say the lower 48, are probably over bait in a spot that you know they're going to be in a blind. So, you know, you could shoot them with a fucking howitzer from point blank range if you wanted to.
Yeah.
They could shoot 'em with a paintball gun. So that's just people getting cute. The only reason I have any problem with that at all is efficacy of kill is something that's important to me. So perhaps they're, you know, super fucking on point with that revolver and they know they can get a dead, like a lethal kill with one shot and all that shit. But for me, I'd be like, yeah, let me just take the 308 or even the 30-06 and make sure I do the hunt the way I should and put her down as quick as possible. But anyway, it was a tangent.
Yeah, I think people just kind of get bored, maybe, of the same old thing.
Well,
I
they
think
just don't
that's
have
why
the
that
same belief
happens.
system.
What I would want to do with a pistol, though, is go on a hog hunt. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, I just want to go on a hog hunt.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I just want to go hunting.
You seen the
Shit.
hog hunts from the helicopters? Those are cool.
Did I tell you I got invited to do that once?
Yeah, you did. I forgot what you said you did instead, though.
Got married.
That's what it was.
If it's an invasive species, I'm totally down.
What if
Everyone, there's a duplicity of hog hunting. Everyone views it differently, I think.
Yeah. Even within their own belief system, they'll view it differently.
Right. Like, I think within the people that are cool with hog hunting, there's two different versions. Because, you know, there's all kinds of fucking people with different views.
Sure.
But, like, in the hog hunting community, it's a thing we need to exterminate.
But
and then there's,
also,
like, but it's a great resource.
we get
Like,
lots of money from this.
lots of money. Hog is actually good eating, so it's not
Mhm.
like a complete nuisance. It's a nuisance. You know what I mean? Like, even I can't get out of it. Like, I'm saying it's not a nuisance, but it is a nuisance, but it's not a nuisance because it's a good, like, it's basically a game animal. It's not a game animal, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
mean, yeah, sure.
It's a interesting topic.
I mean, they're just mean. They just tear up everything.
Yeah, they're
Destroy.
really, really bad for crops and wildlife.
Yeah.
So if you're not one of those people out there making money off of hogs, then you do not want them there. Like, farmers do not want hogs.
I was like, I've seen it. I've seen it up close. I haven't seen the hog, but I've seen the aftermath to
Yeah, they make
destroying
huge ruts
literally
everywhere.
everything.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is all from hogs. My dad was like, yep. Like, all right. Now I know.
Yeah.
What in the
Oh, man.
world? Oh, pretty big hog.
There's a lot of guns for one hog.
It is.
It's a
pretty
pretty
big scope
guns.
for a
Friggin'
hog.
SEAL Team
That guy's in, like,
6
a
attacking
Vietnam
that
chopper,
hog.
right?
Can y'all see that actually?
See what?
Oh, whoops, wrong one. Hold up. No wait, new.
Oh, Navy, 3 Navy SEAls to take down one hog. That's Osama bin Laden, the hog.
Low key though, the next job I want, I think I want is called
Navy SEAL?
No,
Oh.
Um,
Hunting down Osama bin Laden.
oh Jesus. Wildlife
SEAL Team 1.
Services, and like if you're in Texas, one of the things that Wildlife Services do is they'll go out at night with night vision and shoot like problem pigs that they can't catch in traps and stuff.
Yeah,
Problem
that sounds like
pigs.
a cool job.
Yeah, it would be a really cool job.
I mean, I don't know if that's the majority of that job, but that it would be a cool perk of the job.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was the majority. I'd say the majority would probably be just trapping hogs. But
If I wanted a wildlife job, it'd definitely be the guy from Wind River. You seen that movie? We watched that movie together, actually, I think.
I don't think so. What's it about?
It's about this wildlife agent in like Wyoming or something, and there's a murder, and
Oh, the Native American chick
yeah, look up Wind River. You'll recognize it.
and the Punisher's in it.
Yep.
That is a movie.
I love that movie to death, but I'd want his job. That's what I would want.
What was
He's
his
like
job?
He's like a predator hunter for the state,
Mm.
basically. Like his job in the movie was to kill a mountain lion, and he gets sidetracked with like murder and stuff.
Oh wow.
But yeah, that's what I would want to do. Wind River Ranch. Click on that. I want to know how much that is. No, ranch. You missed it. Never mind. Forget it.
Oh, I saw Wind River Ranch. That says range. That's why. My bad.
It's a sad movie.
It is. All his movies are kind of sad, to be honest.
Mm.
Director. Like he does I think there's only 3 of them out currently, but that same director does like a style, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's consistent throughout the movies, which I love them to death, but they're also all kind of sad.
Yeah. What are we looking at here?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Place is called Wind River.
There was a link on the last page that I wanted you to click. It's fun. It's all good in the hood.
I actually don't remember if I even got to that.
It's okay.
Well.
So did anybody come with any topics that they wanted to discuss?
Man, I had one, but I forgot to write it down.
Oof.
Inevitably,
Dude, we're jumping into topics. We're like an hour and a half in.
That's
we
probably
got all
good,
the
though.
housekeeping done.
Natural conversation. Yeah.
I got.
We,
I got.
you know what?
Oh,
Go ahead.
I got some new headphones, like for ear protection. They're called Grizzly Ears, and you know, they just do the normal dampen out loud noises kind of thing, but you know, you can listen to music to it. And they have no wires, so the wires will not break. My last pair, the wires went out. Otherwise, I really like those Axles. You'll see them on Instagram all the time. Axle headphones. Those are pretty good, except for my line of work, the wires always got grabbed and eventually just gave out. So these are completely wireless. They're not like those, though. They're like in the ear, little earbuds. By Grizzly Ears. Hello?
Well, what I was going to say is we could talk about Caleb kissing a drag queen.
Caleb kissed a man.
That's a little out of context.
You kissed a man. You gave him money and then kissed him.
It shows a woman justice.
You kissed a man with fake boobs in a dress. You kissed a tranny male for money. You prostituted that kiss.
It wasn't quite like that.
Bro, it is exactly like that.
Shit.
This is not exactly like that.
Give me a better explanation.
It's like what he said is kind of true, but like it's not.
What I said is completely true. You kissed a man in a dress with fake boobs and a wig on and gave him money.
That did happen.
I'm pretty sure the trannies that were coming out were the women dressed as men. by the way.
No, I saw
that
the
was
video.
definitely- Those were
was
women
it?
dressed
There's
as men.
video evidence.
Oh.
Those were all men
Bro,
dressed as women. That was the
They
point.
came around to collect their cash pool, and I was like, I have $1. Support our local trans. I gave it to her.
Let me establish some context. So
No
We were
context
at-
needed. This is
we
just
were at this
wrong.
bar. We were at this bar, and this drag show started outside, and we were like, all pretty fucking drunk. So we're like, all right, yeah, let's go watch it. And what was happening is these drag queens were coming out and doing like karaoke, and then halfway through the song, they'd start walking around and taking like donations basically, and then for the donation you got a kiss, right? So Thomas, we're all just chilling there, right? And I look over and Caleb's holding up his hand with $1, and I like elbow Thomas. I'm like, he's about to fucking right. And then that lady comes over and
It wasn't a lady.
Well, she identifies as a lady.
I
A
don't
man.
care. That's a
Well, I don't know if
man.
drag queens identifies. I don't know. It's
Oh yeah, the drag queens are all male. It's a thing you do. They're not actually identifying as women. They identify as men, and they're playing as drag. Y'all know what drag is, right?
So yeah, he
Why
was
does
just a
this
drag
matter?
queen, just a drag queen. And the
'Cause
famous picture happened.
It's its
so
own like culture.
You kissed a man
of
for money.
people who that.
It's pretty funny. When you say for money, you sound like he got paid to kiss
I
her.
know. I didn't get
That's-
paid.
No,
to
you
kiss
didn't
the
get paid. You
person.
paid somebody to kiss a man.
Yes, I donated, and they swooped in for.
That's like
friendly
donating
smooch
to
on
a
the cheek.
prostitute.
That's not quite the same.
Golly, I wish Jake was there. I would have loved
Oh.
his reaction live. That'd have been
Oh.
funny. Yeah, that was a wild night. I don't remember most of it, but it was fun.
I'm worried for you.
Who?
Caleb.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I guess you've never heard any of the Marine stories. Good God.
I think it's different. I don't think they were dressed up as
This is
women,
like-
were they?
There was every tranny you could think
He
of.
he knew they were men. There wasn't
Yeah, let
any
me pull
concealing
this
it.
up on the side.
I wish we could pull that video up.
I'm about to.
Ugh,
The
it's
video
not- it's-
on the it was just like a Snapchat post.
Well, we have it in our text.
Oh, do you?
Thomas sent it to us after
What?
it happened.
Thought I sent it to myself. Where did I just send it?
My
Oh
photos.
my
Thomas
gosh!
shared
Did
it
you
with
see
us.
the fish that Matt caught?
I did.
Yeah.
The Big Ugly.
Holy cow!
He's a
They
big boy.
slaughtered.
I pulled it up earlier. Well, I just typed Big Ugly, but
Them boys slaughtered, and I say them boys. Matt slaughtered. My dad did not slaughter, but he was there.
Your dad's slaughtering days might be.
His slaughtering days are over.
That makes me weird when my slaughtering days are over.
It was a black drum, if that's what you want to look up. But yeah, man, that was a
No, that was a good sized black drum.
yeah, in like 4 foot of water, less.
Yeah, black drums are fucking menaces on society. They are like the depraved hobos of fish.
Yeah.
they look
And you know what?
gruesome.
He foul hooked it too. They spent like 5 minutes sitting there trying to foul hook him because he wouldn't bite.
Where did he foul hook him?
I think it was around the gill plate.
Wow. I
Well,
wonder
we
what
need to get Matt
pound
in here on this
liter-
podcast.
What
at
pound
some point.
weight line he was using?
Probably 20, 25.
Was there like a big thing against foul hooking fish?
No, not really.
No, it's just he couldn't. The point is like he couldn't catch him regularly because
Yeah,
he was being a big old
like,
bastard. So he
Yeah, he wasn't
foul
gonna
hooked
bite.
him.
I mean, black drum normally just don't bite lures anyways for the majority of times, right? But so this big dude definitely wasn't.
Especially
gonna-
one that size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also like didn't care that they were casting at him.
That's weird.
It's a cool fish though. That's
Why would
definitely
you
like
want to foul hook a fish though? That's what's going through my head.
Why?
so you can catch it.
Because yeah, you want to catch that big ugly.
Are you
Take your
really
picture
catching
with
it?
What?
Yeah.
Said, are you really catching it?
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like it's cheating.
Well, what do you? I don't know how you fish, but I'm not down there like seducing fish with my lure. I mean,
Like you'd like to
Well,
think
isn't
you were,
that the
but
art of it?
it's part of it. Yeah. I mean, like
Isn't the art of fishing seducing the fish so it
I
bites
would
your
I
lure?
would say okay. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
First of all, the lure itself is a whole game, but the
Oh,
second
yeah.
game is like playing your lure when you're fishing. You know.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
would say the percentage of success based on like the quality of you playing your lure is much lower than just like fucking getting a line on the boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not like so down on foul hooking it, especially because I can think of numerous times in my head where I've caught a fish and I didn't realize I foul hooked him until I got him up and I'm like, oh shit, I foul hooked
Yeah.
him. So up until that very moment, I thought I was.
Oh yeah, no, okay, so that's exactly what I'm talking about. I've foul hooked a fish before, and it was actually 2 fish on a line. I had 3 hooks on my line. I caught a fish, and the other one I was like, why is this fish sideways on my
Yeah.
hook? And I caught it through its like gills or something. And I was like, oh, see, that's I think that's acceptable. That's like, oh, by accident, and it's a cool moment. But if I see a fish, I'm intentionally like, I'm gonna try and snag that fish with my hook. I don't know.
Bro, it's not that easy.
I'm about it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
hard.
even if it's easy or hard, I feel like it's.
I mean, it's not easy to get on a spot that you know is gonna hold. Like,
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
besides that, they just wouldn't have caught that fish otherwise.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah, it
I'm
was a cool
totally
fish.
down for it. And the opportunity to foul hook something intentionally, like, never presents itself. So I'm down
Yeah.
for it.
Dude, I remember when we went weight fishing, and I can't remember what was on the line. Matt had something on the line. It got off, and Matt goes, "I think it's right over there," and he just recasts right out, and boom, instantly jumps back on the line. I was like, "Are you serious?
The
This is insane."
dude knows how to fish.
Yep.
He goes, "Watch this, watch this." Throws it back out. The fish instantly grabs. I'm like, "Bro."
That was a fun day. I think mostly everybody caught a fish.
Oh yeah, Thomas caught the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody lost
Just
a
by a
fish
little
or
bit.
something. Right?
I did. I had a fish on the line. I was pulling it in, and Matt's like, "I'm gonna help you out," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Matt can help me out or whatever." I pull it up. Matt, one arm grabs it, picks it up, takes the hook out, and the fish jumps out of his arms and swims away. It was so big. Oh,
Was it a trout or a
Matt,
drum?
I still don't let it down. Every once in a while we talk to it. I can't remember what it was.
It was a speckled trout.
Dang, dude.
It was pretty big. Oh, that's right. It was the one fish we were trying to find. And we were like, "Oh, this is it." Matt got all excited because I remember we were having a friendly competition, and it was pretty big. But at the end of the day, I think Thomas still would have had the bigger fish. I remember he got.
He got a big redfish. Yeah, I was his guide. What can I say?
Yo, I don't know. Matt disappeared at one point somehow. Somehow we're walking side by side, and I turn around, and Matt's gone. I'm like, maybe he's underwater. So I just, I
He's
stand there.
wrestling a black drum. he's
It was
he's
literally-
noodling for black
Yeah.
drum.
Do you see this in the background for the people that are watching? Like this back here, can I enhance this size? Okay, we're doing it like this. I'm doing this. Grabbing a new picture.
Because I could totally see Matt just fucking. He's on, boys. He's on him. Just starts
Literally
wrestling.
like this.
Little
I'm right
hardhead.
I'm right like here.
Oh, what is
Matt's right here, and we're walking this way. I get around right here, and I turn around. Matt doesn't exist. I'm like, where could he have gone? I'm like looking around. I look out in the water everywhere. I look deep into the land. There's no shrubs, bushes, anything. I'm like, he's gone. This is it. He's gone. So then I start like speed walking. And then I turn around, and Matt's right next to me. I'm like,
He's-
I'm like, Matt! And his upper torso is completely dry. I'm like, what?
He
I'm like,
probably
"Where'd you
like
go?"
went to take a shit on the
I'm like,
spot.
"Where'd you go?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm just looking for the fish, man." What? He goes, "Yeah, they're out here. The fishes are out here." And he puts his eyeball like 2 inches from the water, like he can see what's all over here. He's like looking really low to the water at an angle, and he's like, "See that fish out there? It's like 2 miles away. It's running back and forth." I'm like, "Oh, yeah." Yeah.
Dude, when
And
Matt
sure enough, he's like, watch this. He casts, and he's like, right around now, and the fish goes, wow, with the line. I'm like, are you serious?
Dude,
going
watch
on?
when Matt's old. He's gonna be the old guy that's like drinking the salt water and like rubs the dough shit on his hands and his face. He's like, he's down here somewhere, boys.
He's
Okay,
I
Mad-
know he's gonna be here.
Mad
had-
Marshman Matt.
So he called it like.
He's gonna have
old-
teeth missing. He's chewing dip, and he's gonna be like, I can smell him, boys. Starts fucking wrestling fish.
That's pretty much what happened. Like we're standing side by side. Matt's like right here. I'm right here. And he keeps saying something under his breath, like I cast my line, I slowly reel it in until I
saying,
catch up to her behind me.
Son of a bitch.
And he's going, "Oh, Bessie." I remember hearing a splash, and I turn around, and all I see are Matt's hands with his rod up in the air, and his line's like way out here. He emerges, and he goes, "Oh, Bessie! Oh, Bessie!" And he's like pulling on the line.
Dude, Matt's gonna be like Ahab. There's gonna be a giant fish that he's a battle with. He's gonna lose a leg or something.
The great white drum.
Yeah, we're not gonna believe him and be like, "You're making shit up, dude." He's out there having battles with a drum, like punching it, and he's like kicking him. Oh god, that's some funny shit.
It's a Dark
That's
Souls boss of a black drum.
Matt's out there trying to fucking dodge him. He's like rolling and shit.
Rolling through the marsh to his fishing rod.
Oh man, holy shit! What's that movie? Pull up the movie that we watched. Big Fish. Pull up Big Fish. I'm picturing Matt as that guy.
Big Fish movie.
Yeah, go images.
Oh yeah.
Where he's holding up the fish. The picture of him holding up the fish. Where's that?
I don't. Oh.
Is this the movie where he catches like a giant catfish?
It's in the very beginning. His dad's explaining.
Yeah,
the
that's
story.
Matt. That's Matt.
I got you.
He's fucking he's got him in a chokehold. Matt's gonna be like, "Go to sleep. Go to sleep."
I swear to God, at this point, it was probably Matt. I turn around and I go, "Matt, what is that?" And he goes, "It's all Bessie." And he's like going back and forth.
Oh my god, it's so funny because it's so Matt. Like, I believe every word. Oh shit, that's funny as fuck.
You're making a legend out of Matt.
We really are. We're stroking his ego because he's the only one that listens to these fucking things.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh man.
All right, so before we wrap it up, what'd you think of the last podcast, the Jake and Sarah special?
Oh, I thought it was a really good podcast.
Well, tell me about it. What'd you think?
I think Sarah was like really good. I like how you did it. Like you did it like you're a podcast regular, which you are,
Mm-hmm.
and like she's a guest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a conversation how we do it. It was like an interview almost, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So I like
casual.
that. Yeah, right. Caleb obviously didn't listen to it, so
No.
I actually said I would today, and
podcasts.
I kind of forgot about it.
I thought it was good. I thought a lot of her answers to your questions were interesting.
Like what?
Well, like specifically like the moving questions and like what she wants to do with her future, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew policy, like she wanted to do policy, but I thought that was more related to what she's doing now. But then she was like, no, it has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You guys talked about having kids.
Any Asian children pop up in the future?
Asian children?
Not unless I'm Asian.
Well, you could adopt.
Yeah, you'd adopt an Asian kid.
That's kind of where I was coming from.
Oh. I think we're gonna adopt someday.
Dude, I don't. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
What do you think about that? What do you think about adoption, Gavin?
But here's my thing.
It's
Like,
expensive.
It is expensive, yeah.
yeah, it is hard. It's just like I'm imagining I have 2 kids, like my parents do, or more. 2 or more is what I want.
Yeah.
And like in the moment of raising kids, I don't think I'm gonna be like, let's just adopt another kid. But then I also think once my kids are grown, I'm not gonna want to, restart either. I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, my parents talked about having another kid, like legit having another kid, when I was in like high school or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was like, that'd be weird. And my dad was like, that kid's just gonna be a piece of shit because we're not gonna bet with parents. We're not gonna do any of the things we did to Gavin. So, but yeah, I don't know, like, because if I was gonna have my own kids, which I hope to, like in the moment, would I be like, let's adopt a kid? And also, the chances of you adopting a baby are probably the lowest of any adoption, right? So imagine you're like raising your kids, and then you randomly adopt like an 8-year-old or a 12-year-old or something, right? Like, I don't know how that would work. And then after my kids are raised, would I want to go back and start over? Like, these are all selfish reasons, by the way. This is not like
make that decision when you get there. I think.
Right. None of these are good moral reasons. Like, I'll probably sound like an asshole, but I don't know.
No.
I'm not opposed to it. I just like logistically, I don't know.
Yeah. Caleb.
Like, this is a cool picture to me.
You want an Asian baby specifically?
I mean, I don't even think the white kid's that mom's birth kid. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's the dad.
Oh.
That's not the dad. Oh my god, is it the dad?
No, that's not the dad.
Yeah, that is.
I think that's the dad. There's no way. Why would the dad sit like that and the mom be up top?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Husband, wife,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, it's son.
Yeah,
Daughter?
no, wait, y'all are talking about this guy's the
He's the
husband, right?
He's the husband. He's the dad.
Oh, I thought the in question was this the husband or the wife?
I mean, I think the pink fucking dress. Give
I
out away.
know. I was like, does this maybe the earrings not give it away? I'm like, dude.
I don't know. I'm just like the pose doesn't make sense. That's why I immediately thought those were two kids instead of.
Yeah, he's kneeling down with his son
I think
and
that's a girl.
the mother's
Yeah, I think that's.
or girl or whatever.
Sometimes babies are hard to tell, to be honest. Let's get a lot of hair.
It's
So
like
I'm
the
gonna go with girl.
haircut's what's really. I mean, the dress and the haircut.
True.
Is that a dress?
I just want to see a straight up bowl cut.
That's what I'm
That'd be
imagining
awesome.
it as.
No, you should definitely not be drawing on that. That's not gonna end well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like-
the music's playing already, so we'll have to get that answer for another
I'm
time.
gonna get the
What a
answer.
good end to the podcast. A cliffhanger!